Hi everyone. Jessica Dodge got in touch with me and she was wanting to figure out a way to make a quiz that when she could share it to the class, but yet not every kid would have the exact same question. So to kind of help with the you know, when they kind of talk back and forth about work, um, we kind of came up between the two of us. It was great. I love collaborating with people. We kind of came up with something that looks like this. So the first thing you got to do is you got to make a couple sections. So over here on the right is the section tab. You can shuffle questions within a section. So if, in other words, if I'm over here, I make this a quiz, and then in the presentation, I say shuffle question order. Okay, so what that will do then is if I had multiple questions in this section, it will shuffle them, which we were kind of trying to come up with that, but then I think we came up with a really cool idea. So for this one, she said, we could do it by last name. So what you do is you go down here to the three little things and you say go to section based on answer. And that brings up these options. So once you have those, so we decided that last name A through F, and then they click here and you say which section you want them to go to. So notice she has quiz 1, quiz 2, quiz 3. So G through L is now going to go to section 3, which has quiz 2. This one is going to go to quiz 3. Okay, so that's perfect. And then at the end of the section, we make sure that it just says continue to the next section, which will put them into one of those, whichever one they select. So here's section 2. That was quiz 1. She has her question. And then on here, now what you're going to do is you're going to click here and you're going to say, get rid of this, submit form. So she only wanted to do one question, but she wanted it to be kind of a little more random and to give everyone a little bit of a different one. So you're going to click submit form. And then here is quiz 2. At the bottom, it says submit form. And then quiz 3, automatically, since this is the last section, it will go to the submit form. Okay, so then you've saved that. So let's see what that looks like when we preview it. So last name G through L, that's me. I'm gonna hit next. Took me to question 2. I'm gonna write that. I got the submit button there. Okay, I'll go back. Now the kids can go back. I'm not sure. I haven't done enough research. I don't know if you can disable that or not. But just so you know, okay, so let's say your name is A through F. You don't get quiz number 2, people. You get quiz question number 1. So there, and then you would write your answer, and you're going to submit, and then it says your response has been recorded. So if you're looking at kind of a way to be able to, I don't know, get some different answers to people or do some different things, those are some of those functions that are available in there. You can do all sorts of things. I've actually done a quiz. Well, it was a worksheet, and this got a little complicated, but I put a question in, and then notice that it says I have different sections. So section, if they answer this, which is the correct answer, it will go to section 3. But the intent of this was not just to see if they knew it or not. I wanted them to have to process it just a little bit. So if they select this answer, and this is a worksheet that they did, if they said this was the answer to this Goldie Goldfish question, then that's wrong. And so they would go, I bump them to section 2, which says, oops, try again. So you can see, and then after this, so that would take them here if it's the wrong answer. And then after section 2, yeah, it's funny. So glad I did this because I just caught this. I want them to go back to section 1. So if they came here, they're going to go back now. So I'll show you what that looks like. So here's my worksheet. That was the wrong answer. It says, oops, try again. Look over your answer and see if you need to make any chances that or changes. It wasn't correct. Go back. So if they click next, it's going to take them back to the same exact answer again. So then that is going to be the correct answer. Hopefully they have looked at their stuff. You hope that they have. So then I ask them another question, and I think that's the wrong answer. It says, oops, that's not correct. So now they, even if they hit the back button, it will take them back to the same question. So hopefully they look at their stuff again. They kind of go, oh, I did that wrong. And then it'll keep taking them through until they went through the whole thing. So just a couple little ways you can use Google Forms to kind of play around with some things. Even at the end of this one, at the very end of this one, I actually have a link. I want them to go through this first to look at their worksheet and make sure that they've done it correctly. And so at the end of the worksheet, I have a link that will take them to a quiz. Hopefully I've done all the right answers. Okay, so now it says, great job. Then it says submit. And then at the end, I put a link in there. So then this is actually going to take them to their quiz, which hopefully, oh, it says I've already responded, but it would take them to their quiz because they haven't responded yet. And they would be able to take a quiz right then after they've done the worksheet. So you math people out there, it can sometimes be a little intensive, and I'm more than happy to help you if you want any hints and tips. So more things you can do, a little more advanced stuff, but you guys are pretty smart, so I figured you could handle one. So you guys have a good day. We'll talk to you later.